Are you ready for AI-assisted crime? Well, for those coming to terms with words like phishing, vishing, and sextortion, there is another crime they must be aware of. This is fake kidnapping scams. What's scary is that scammers have perfected the art of using artificial intelligence to run this scam. In a fake kidnapping scam, a scammer claims to have kidnapped a close relative of the targeted victim and makes him pay ransom money. Only after the victim regains his senses does he realize that he has been scammed. So, how does artificial intelligence help the scam? Well, the scammer makes you hear the voice of the person he claims to have kidnapped, and this is possible only with the use of artificial intelligence technology. Of course, the racketeers also follow their usual targeting methods, like knowing in advance the victim's routine and which family member is away from the family. So, imagine the situation where your son is staying in any other city, studying in a university or doing a job. Suddenly, you receive a call from an unknown number, and the caller claims to have kidnapped your son. To prove that this is no empty boast, the kidnapper makes you hear a voice, which is your son's voice, and he seems to be in distress and is either crying or begging for his life. Any parent would get a fit hearing this and would readily negotiate with the scammer to free his child, and ransom would be paid through some digital channels. So, how do scammers make the victim hear the voice of a near and dear one to prove he's been kidnapped? Experts say it takes just about a minute or two of a person's recordings for an AI program to clone his or her voice, which means if the scammer has access to a minute or two of phone call recordings or an audio clip of any person, his voice can be cloned using AI, and the scammer can produce a desperate sounding message from this person. In the United States, reports say that families pay about $11,000 in each fake kidnapping scam case. Overall, imposter scams, of which fake kidnapping scam is a type, cost Americans $2.6 billion each year. In India, imposter scams, especially through Facebook and phone calls, have been around for years. These are the scams when scammers, pretending to be a relative's friend, asks for money, saying the person has been involved in an accident. On Facebook, the scammers send out messages on behalf of a loved one, saying he's stranded somewhere and needs money. Scammers mostly ask money through digital wallets and then disappear. Of course, till now, fake kidnapping scams using AI is not very common in India, but it's never too early to prepare. So, how should one respond when one gets a call saying a loved one has been kidnapped? First, if possible, call your loved one through another phone or ask anyone else to do so. If you can get through to the person, obviously the whole thing is a scam. Secondly, when the scammer makes you hear the voice of the kidnapped person, ask him to let you talk to the kidnapped person. If this is a scam, the scammer won't let you talk, because while AI can generate cloned voice, it can't, till now, produce a response in real time to a conversation. It can't also answer a personal question. Third, ask someone to call the police and keep talking to the scammer for as long as possible. Also, record the conversation if possible. This could help law enforcement agencies in tracking the scamsters. Also, one precaution that one must take is not let your minor children attend phones from unknown numbers. That's all for now. Keep watching Times of India.